we hear women talking about drinking to cope, I think we really need to take that seriously and look at what it is they're trying to cope with and why they think alcohol is the answer to that. My name's Kate Kersey. I'm a research fellow at the School of Population Health at the University of Wellington and also part of the Centre for Addiction Research. I wanted to examine the roles and meanings of drinking for midlife women, but then I also wanted to really understand the factors that underpin those meanings, such as their feelings and sensations, their immediate living circumstances, as well as the social, economic and cultural environment in which they were living. It seemed that alcohol had become so embedded in so many facets of midlife women's lives, and if you think kind of earlier on when you're younger, you tend to use alcohol more to party or to socialise with your friends, and suddenly it transitioned from also that hadn't gone away, but now we were overlaying this whole, this is how you cope. This is how you cope with parenting. But in New Zealand you're looking at about 15% of women in that age bracket between 35 to 55 who are drinking at what we call hazardous levels, that are hazardous to their long-term health. So we need a fuller understanding of women at midlife and their drinking behaviours. One, because we know that they've got reasonably high rates of hazardous alcohol consumption and that we have a much greater understanding of links to cancer. We know individual behaviour campaigns don't work, so I think it's really important to hear from them about what the aspects are about drinking and why they drink. The main findings was that women drew on an alcohol as enhancer and alcohol as enabler. It was particularly strong how much they relied on this idea that alcohol was something that they used to have fun and pleasure in their lives, as well as something to cope, which we kind of expected. But they were also very mindful of their ideas of what was health and well-being. Those ideas were more about their appearance and the health impacts on them rather than the health risks of drinking. There's a lot of pressure on women to do and to be everything, and nowadays there's even pressures on us on how to feel, like we should feel resilient, confident. And I think one of the interesting findings was seeing how alcohol actually could enable women to feel that way. I think it's really important to do things to help women to live satisfying lives, and whether alcohol is actually serving them or not in their lives, I think it's a really important question to ask.